I do love.
That'd be a definitely different kind of law, I think. What, Randy?
I think it's happened. Hey, hey, how's it going? Jim,
Hey, Jim.
Josh.
It's Stockton.
Doing great.
Hey, man, I need your phone number. Can you send me that? Okay. Or can you just, I can, hold on, let me put it in here. 270, is that right? Okay. 670 2074. May have to, you never know. You might have to, we'll usually let you know how many minutes to play commercial or how long to stay out for the anthem. So I'll definitely have to communicate with you. Okay, I just texted you. Did you get it? Okay. 270. Okay. Okay, good deal. All right, man. Thank you. No, we're
you're
good.
it,
We sounding okay? All right, man. We're ready to go anytime you are.
All right. We're ready.
We're ready to
ready
roll.
as can be.
Thank you. Now, let's recognize the incredible bravery of our first responders, the firefighters, police officers, and EMTs who answer the call every day. We thank them for their courage, their sacrifice, and their unwavering commitment to keeping our communities safe. We also want to honor our nation's veterans because it is of their service and sacrifice that we have the freedom to gather here tonight. We thank them for their dedication to defending our nation. Please stand if you're a first responder or veteran. Please join us in a round of applause for our local heroes, first responders, and veterans. And now, if you all please rise, join and read your camps for the playing of our national anthem for the Metcalfe County Hornet Marching Band.
Harper to see if any of
Well, Alex is going to go get some. I messaged her and TJ and a bunch of others, and she was the first one that responded.
Okay, so she's going to write
Yeah,
it.
she's going to get some in the library for me. Until I can get this, y'all don't have to be good on the radio.
Are we ready?
Good evening, Metcalfe County, and welcome to Hornet Field for tonight's football action. Tonight, the Campbellsville Eagles will be taking on your Metcalfe County Hornets. Metcalfe County has won the toss and elected to defend in the second half.
60. Fuck over. Test the Morse.
Who got the tick?
Did you get your interview? Person we talked about? So we're going to have jam-packed. Yeah. I'm sorry. Who is this? Josh. I'll put you as somebody else. He's been over us.
Welcome back, everybody. Coach Yard along with Coach Dina Hurd, as well as the main man, the Stock Tony. We're about a minute away from kickoff. The pregame brought to you by Mayor Doug Smith. And the last of the tune-up games next week will be added in district play against Monroe County right here. It's
Seems so
homecoming
fast.
week. Yes, it's crazy how fast it goes. Metcalfe County comes in tonight with a record of 1-2, a big win on the road against Adair. And one of the things I heard in the interview is how out of whack this season's been already. We had basically a bye game, if you will, where we went up and played on a Saturday afternoon against Taylor County. Played pretty well that day. Then we have to go to Lindsey Wilson University because Adair County is redoing their field. Then we get the Lightning deal, and I think it was the right call to push it to Saturday. Didn't have any delays there. And then do appreciate Coach LJ, the football squad, and all the folks for working with the volleyball team who are going to Owensboro tomorrow. If you have a chance, run up to Owensboro. They'll get to play twice. You'll get to see them play at 6:45, 8:30-ish, somewhere in that range, and then Saturday morning as well. 3 games guaranteed and then a 4th in the tournament for the Lady Hornets' first ever 4th Region All-A champions. We appreciate Coach LJ and the football team being willing to move the game to Thursday. Appreciate Campbellsville as well.
Definitely. Well said, and said on perfectly timed out because now it's time for the kickoff. Hornets are going to kick it off.
They'll be kicking left to right on your radio dial. Football at the 40. I've been told by Miss Beth Miller, happy birthday, by the way,
Happy
to
birthday.
Beth Miller, that the field really pops on the Hornet News Network here at night.
I've got the monitor here.
By Miss
It's
Brandy Etheridge
sitting beside me, and it looks great.
There you go.
Looks great being here. It looks great on TV. I think it just looks great.
That's it.
We've had such a great night. We're going to have a lot of jam-packed halftime show. Just got to talk to Sean Liu. I'm going to put the pictures out. If you don't know who Sean is, he's the exchange student who drew our caricature shirt.
I think
back
they're waiting.
in,
We're waiting for a drone to
2016.
fly off.
Yeah, somebody had the drone. Is
I
that a
wonder
scheduled drone?
I wonder if it's RBS Design Group. They're throwing out little footballs here
off the drones.
to commemorate the first night game here at Metcalfe County Hornet Stadium. I bet you that was their drone, and so we were like, well, who's got a drone? Here's the kick, a little squibber. Taken at the 47-yard line by Campbellsville. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles, not the Tigers.
Exactly. If you are watching H&N, video is currently having some issues. Is that correct? Audio,
so it's not looking good. It's not looking as awesome.
It looks like that thing that used to sort of play right after the news.
I love those
back
things.
in the day.
Remember when you woke up in the morning on Saturday? It was like 5:45. Cartoons started at 6, and it had those barcodes, and then all of a sudden it would get to like 10 seconds before, and it would count down. You were super excited. And then
those were the days.
Put on like Fraggle Rock, and you're like, come on, man. First play is a pass to the right side. Campbellsville has it complete. First down and more. And this might go the distance on play number 1. It will. Touchdown, Campbellsville. I don't see any flags, so a 53-yard, just a quick strike out to the right side. A short pass turns into a big gain, and Campbellsville leads 6-0 right off the bat.
When you got the sort of athletes Campbellsville has, all you really need to do is get one of them in space, and that time, great job getting player, I believe, is that number 9? That's not number 9. I can't see across the field, but excellent touchdown there from Campbellsville, and you saw right away the athleticism and speed.
PAT coming up, 11:43 on the clock, 6-0. Campbellsville has the early lead. Thanks for joining us here on 99.1 The Hoss. Here on 99.1 The Hoss. Case Eastridge, the quarterback, by the way. They talked in the interview with you. LJ talked about his arm.
Yes.
He didn't have to throw that one far. He just tossed it out to the right side. The PAT is good to make it 7-0.
And well blocked out there. That's one of the keys of that.
We'll keep it right here for now. And with 11:43 on the clock, we'll await Campbellsville kicking this one away.
So what I was saying earlier before the drone situation was
such a 2025 statement.
Sean Liu is a 2015-16 exchange student from Taipei. He is in town for a visit, and he'd never gotten to get a KY Sports Guys caricature T-shirt, even though he drew the design free of charge, gratis. Free.
Yeah.
And he and his girlfriend are in town, and I made sure to get one of those from the shirt shop, a boatload, at least 2, to send back across the seas to Taipei.
I believe Dina took a couple of photos.
Got some pictures. I'll put those out on the KY Sports Guys Facebook when we get a down moment here.
Good to see him. I appreciate him. All these years, he's kind of stamped the logo of our broadcasting voice.
Still using the pen. He's a tattoo artist. Also has a shirt that he gave to me that has Taiwan on the back of it, his design. It says Taiwan. Just an extremely talented young man, and great to see him here tonight.
Number 10, Benjamin, I'm going to say this wrong, Grubesic.
I like Grubesic.
Okay. I tried it both ways. Puts the toe to it. High, end over end, taken at the 13-yard line. Angling to his right, Jesse Craig. Out past the 25, knocked out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 Hornets.
Yeah, we saw Jesse have a really nice return last week. Going to the left, that time takes it out to the right, takes what's there. Going to have decent starting field position here. You saw Campbellsville, they're just stacked at every position. You mentioned thinking about a state title run here. You're going to have every position filled well to do that. Their kicker just put it near the end zone, down inside the 10 or so. Just everywhere you look across the team in white and gold, it's going to be tough.
See what our offense can do. Ideally, Coach LJ talked about last week in the losses, we've gotten a first down or 2, and then we've been stagnant. We've not been able to put drives together. You'd love to see us get a few first downs, score, but also eat a little bit of clock. Man in motion, the handoff goes to Craig. He's in the backfield, and he's tackled for a loss back at the 23.
You did hear a couple of notable absences for tonight's game, one of those being on the line with Trig Acree, and then noticeably in the backfield, too. Jesse Craig's going to get a lot of run here tonight because Andrew Hill's also a high ankle sprain. He'll be out tonight. But Jesse's getting that number 1 spot tonight. Let's see what he can do with it.
Number 24, James Craig, comes in and takes his spot in the backfield. Aiden Harrison also runs in the play. We got trips to the near side. It's Aiden nearest us, split out farthest. A roll to his left. Zach Perdue steps up, has a little bit of room. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. He has a first down.
Great run, scrambled by Zach Perdue, and the pocket collapsed around him. That's a South Central Bank first down, and you saw, we talk about the athletes of Campbellsville. Zach Perdue, first of all, making people miss, sort of weaving his way through, and turning it on at the end for that first down. Nice run.
Football at the 38-yard line, giving 15 yards and a first down. Zach Perdue, the captain. makes something out of nothing right there. The pass rush kind of got a little wide. And you'll see that in your college and pro games. And so Zach able to run it in the missing spot. Keep going.
Big number 22, Christian Hart, was in on him. He just got by him, and then there was a hole.
Bunch formation this time. Everybody tied to the line of scrimmage, and Zach falls down at the 30.
Once again, you see Hart, and then the opposite end, who's number 62, that's Kiki Miller. And those guys just crashing in, and that time Zach tried to make a move, just lost his footing, but really nowhere to go. It's easy to set up here and say the Hornet line's going to have to give Zach more time. It's a little harder when you got big number 22 sitting in front of you.
Those guys are massive.
That's a big, strong kid.
This is a single-A school. This is why I've always said you have to class football. I get it. But this team right here could beat some 4, 5, 6A schools by a lot. We could beat some 4, 5, 6A schools for a lot if we played the right 4, 5, 6A schools. Have already beat Adair, which is a 3A? Maybe a 4A? Quick toss and incomplete to the left side, make it 3rd and 16 from the 31.
Campbellsville had a man there. I think it was 44 Kessler who almost got a hand on that one. That would have been dangerous. Nothing but green ahead of him if he'd have gotten that one pulled in. But I like the idea. Quick pass downfield to throw it downfield, or excuse me, quick pass almost laterally. But to throw it downfield, Zach's going to have time, and it's going to be tough to get a lot of time in that pocket tonight against this Campbellsville Eagle defensive line.
9:21 to go, clock stop, first quarter, 7-0. Campbellsville has the early lead. Metcalfe County, your Hornets at the 31, 3rd and 16. Pistol formation, Purdue has it and flips it. Almost like a little option play. We've got a bit of a crease. Let's see who it is here. It is Jesse Craig. He gets to the 34, a gain of 3, and it's 4th down.
Some positive yardage, but now Colton DeVore is going to have to come out and punt. He's been so efficient, so good. Now, I don't know exactly average, but he's over 40 yards pretty easily, I think, on the year.
I like that last play, too, kind of a different version of the option. Pistol formation and then a pitch.
Look, speed option.
Speed option. Thank you, sir. Snap is back. It's a good one. Colt puts a toe to it, lands at the 41, takes a good bounce. He is just a master of putting the spin on it. This thing's inside the 30, and it'll be stopped at the 27-yard line. So real quick, a 23 and 16, a 39-yard punt with no return. You'll take it every time.
Yeah, excellent. In high school football can be a big difference, especially in close games. Well, we got a moment here. Let's thank our season sponsor before Campbellsville quickly takes over. I want to thank Metcalfe Family Medical, Edmonton State Bank, Bob Septic Tank Cleaning Service, Mayor Doug Smith, Shuffit's Adult Daycare, SCRTC, South Central Bank, Edmonton Hometown Jewelers, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Trina Horton, MC Shirt Shop and Old School Cafe, Glass Thompson Insurance, Miller Family Dentistry, Shannon Fields, Metcalfe Cork Clark, Edmonton Tire and Auto, The Printing Press, MK Shopmore, and Metcalfe Drugs.
1st and 10, Campbellsville at their own 27. Let's call it the 28-yard line. Fake the handoff. Eastridge keeps it. He has a nice hole up the middle. He's hit hard. Good tackle, but a nice gain. Let's see who that young man is that made the tackle. Is that Zach Purdue?
Looks like Zach Purdue came up from that safety spot to make the tackle, but Eastridge showing the legs. We know he's got the arm. Coach LJ said over 90 miles an hour in baseball. Time shows you he's got athleticism on top of arm.
They're going to give him a 10-yard gain to the 37, so I guess they started at the 27 after all. Gain of 10, 1st down, but I really like the fundamental skill that Zach Purdue showed there, willing to step up and tackle the big quarterback. Hornets show blitz. Eastridge rolls to his right, has a man in the flat. It's caught. That's number 5. Makes a man miss, gets to the 50, and knocked out of bounds by Aiden Harrison.
Yeah, Aiden over there on the tackle. Also Blaine Walker.
Very good. Blaine Walker, a freshman. He's having a nice year.
But you saw the Campbellsville receiver just find some open space. And look, when you got Case Eastridge back there, calm, cool, collected, big arm, he's going to find you most of the time.
No doubt. 7:48 to go, first quarter. Campbellsville moving right to left on your radio dial there at midfield. Pistol formation. One receiver to the right. Trips to the near side. A little slants caught by number 6. He's got some speed. He's hit finally and down inside the 25.
I believe that's Blaine Walker again on the tackle. They set up 3 men to the left in trip formation, go to the inside man on a quick slant. I almost see that working, though. They got a man on the opposite side, single receiver getting one-on-one coverage. I can see them setting that up and then taking a shot downfield later. Same formation here.
Kane Bruce is over in the other booth. I just gave him a big thumbs up. I think he's a little frightened.
He's got the shaved ice over there.
First and
Looking
10
good.
from the Hornet, 23, Campbellsville. Straight quarterback keeper. Making a man miss, and a nice spin gets Eastridge down to about the 19-yard line. It'll be second down.
It's hard to see who made that tackle over there. We'll wait for the official confirmation.
It'll be second down and 6 for Campbellsville.
Not going to give it to us. Pick somebody. Whoever you'd like. I tell you who came out of the pile over
All
there.
right.
Is,
I was having trouble even reading the jerseys. That's
Yeah,
66?
I couldn't tell.
Kurt? I'm not
Patrick
sure.
Kerr. We'll give it to him. Hard to tell you. Second and 4. Football at the 19. Hornets show blitz off the edge. Handoff up the middle. Number 32 makes a nice cut. He's in the end zone. Touchdown Campbellsville. It's 13-0 with 6:20 to go in the first quarter.
That's Shaden Calhoun. You said nice cut. That might be the understatement of the year. That cut was a juke.
Yeah.
It left everybody just sort of in Siemens' shoes out there. And Calhoun, did the rest. 6:20 to go here. Campbellsville up 13-0 now.
To attempt the extra point for Campbellsville.
Going to try the extra point.
Benjamin Grubasic.
There you go. Grabasic. That's what Daniel Bragg is
Well.
saying. I'll go with that.
So I was wrong.
And the kick is away, and the kick is good. And so with 6:20 to go, it's 14-0. Campbellsville has the lead. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to your home for Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hoss. Taylor, they're very good. Adair's a little bit down, and we were able to get those guys. That was a big win for us, 8-7 over at their place. Barron County, they've got a pretty good squad, and their running back just ridiculous. But this Campbellsville group, I think this is the best of the four. These guys are a complete unit.
Got close to the championship last year. When we saw them last year, I said we won't see a better team. The rest of the year, I'm saying the same thing here tonight.
Man, just ridiculous. Ridiculous good, and an embarrassment of riches. This kickoff, taking it to 10. Jesse Craig to the 20. See if he can find a hole. Gets to the 25. Spun around to the 27.
So that's, again, a nice positive gain here. See if the Hornets can get something going on their second. Offensive possession, 6:12 to go in the first, trailing 14-0 now. See Zach Purdue back out with the rest of the offense.
It's a beautiful night here. I tell you, you can't beat this. Again, I know the football team ready to get back to some routine, get back to the Friday nights, but this Thursday night is just a pristine event. The weather couldn't be any better. Cheerleaders on the track, the band in the stands, good crowd tonight. Parking was a tough issue tonight. I will remind people, especially next week for homecoming, Greene County, those last two home games, is we got a timeout. Is that what we have?
Yep. Coach L takes time out for the Hornets.
I'll tell you what, I'll remind you after this break. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports. Welcome back, everybody. I don't know if you heard Miss Etheridge, but she ain't
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
Anytime you grill some shoulder meat, man, that's a win.
I'm sitting here with a couple of Monroe Countyans. I don't even feel like I'm obliged to talk about it.
I'm not gonna make Miss Etheridge tell me what her favorite barbecue place is. That would be unfair to put her on the spot that. So they're all good. They're all good. You can't miss when you go.
Hey, I get to play at Hog Wild quite often, so I got to give them a shout
plug. Zach Purdue, straight quarterback keeper, runs into a line. Tough sledding there. Might have got a yard to the 28. Let's call it 2nd and 9.
Zach sort of got brought back awkwardly over his legs, but he gets up okay. Under 6 minutes. Now, halfway through this first quarter, Hornets still trailing 14-0.
Is it wrong to say, especially with a couple of the injuries you said earlier, Andrew Hills and
Trig Acre.
Trig Acre, thank you. One of the goals tonight is let's not get injured. We've got an extra day of rest, an extra day to prepare. Next week starts district play against a very tough Monroe County squad. So be careful.
I think you've got to play the game. You can't go around watching. But if you walk out tonight uninjured, that would be a major win. I think.
Be all right.
Oh, ball down.
Ball's loose. I think. Oh, it's still loose. They whistled it dead.
They shouldn't have. That ball never got recovered.
They whistled it dead. I think they thought Zach had fallen on it, and that's what's going to be ruled. So, inadvertent whistle makes it 3rd and 12 from the 25.
Hornets catch a break on that one.
I think that was one of those. Was it a read option?
Yes. He had it in the belly and then pulled it out last second. Ball just hit the ground, hit the turf. And then scrum ensues, and the ball sort of shoots out, but the whistle had already been blown. So the Hornets catch a break. Going to have it 3rd and 12 now as we near the 5-minute mark of the first quarter.
Again, a bunch formation, 3rd and long. Purdue, a little trickeration there, but unfortunately it's blown up. That's a great play. Number 54 for Campbellsville. We'll look him up.
Julian Smith.
Thank you. I love the play call. We just got blown up by a guy that made a really nice football play.
That's a sophomore, by the way.
Really?
54. He looks like he should be playing on Saturday. He's a sophomore.
We've always had a great relationship with Campbellsville.
Yes.
Play him in basketball, baseball, usually play him in softball. We always have had a good run with them. But, man, at some point. 4th down, football at the 21-yard line. That'll make it 4th and 16. Snap is back. Colt puts a toe to it again, and, man, he hits that low-line drive. And it continues to roll. He's using this turf to his advantage. It's inside the 40 to the 39. That's an 11, and 29 is 40?
40. Yeah, 11:29 is 40. Excellent. I was going to say 41. Hit the button, Jim.
Get that abacus out, man.
Exactly. But
Brandy Etheridge is a math, and Dina's a math teacher. They're math people.
Now I'm bookended by
two
math people.
Math and science people over
That's
here.
why I'm so
two
nervous.
English majors in the middle.
So Colton is doing great with that really low line drive kick.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a point where somebody probably wants to come up and get that, but the fear is that's hard to handle bouncing around there, and you're better off a lot of times playing it more conservatively as Campbellsville's done.
14-0, Campbellsville has the lead with 4:15 to go in the first. They have the football back. They've scored on both possessions so far. Eastridge, handoff, trying the left side. Breaking a tackle, flag flies. I wonder if it's a hold or a face mask. Hard to say.
He spun around. I thought he had him by the chest plate, though. And originally that was Fenton Cacagna who had it, but he escaped that. And that's going to be a face mask, so it's going to put it 15 more yards from the end of the run. I believe how that will be taken care of.
Yeah, the official's marching like the yodeler on The Price is Right. He's all the way down to the 38. I didn't know if he'd fall over the mountain or not. We got to guess the price a little closer next time.
Definitely.
Help it.
No, if that was a face mask, and it obviously was, that was definitely a 15-yarder. He got spun 180.
Yeah.
We talked about it yesterday. Not a 360 on the show, but a 180.
1st and 10 from the 38 in Metcalfe County territory. Eastridge fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. Has a man, but it's dropped. Had him at the 30. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38.
That's interesting. Christian Hart, number 22, not the intended receiver, was there. Number 44, Cole Kessler, comes across. They were almost together, and if this were basketball, I'd say Hart was setting the screen. I don't think he was touching him. I don't think it was a pick play. I think it was just a little bit of miscommunication. Somebody ran the wrong route. I'm guessing if you're Campbellsville, you're going to pick this tape apart a little bit and look at that one and say that's something we got to fix if we're going to go to the state.
Yeah. Second down, 10 yards to go. Football at the 38 in Metcalfe County territory. Campbellsville has the 14-0 lead in the football. Eastridge, the quarterback, stands at the 43, and then we've got a false start. Looked like Campbellsville took off early.
22 and 44 again. Both moved.
Make it 10 yards then, right? It's only fair.
Yeah, exactly.
If 3 or 4 people move, we could really back them up. I've got all kinds of rules changes I'd like to throw out there.
I like your philosophy here, but it's only going to be 5. It did not get to the White Hats' ears in time, I guess.
Second down, 15 yards to go from the 43. Eastridge in the pistol, one receiver far to the right side. Rolls that way. Eastridge does, sets up. He wants to toss it out there, and he does. That's a strike and a catch at about the 32. Finally drug down. It'll be 3rd and short.
That pass is 20 yards downfield,
Yeah.
but it's another 20, 25 yards across the field, and that was on a rope. This receiver goes up, makes a nice catch, and just pulls it in close to the first down.
I'm not saying they're better than Kentucky, but their operation is better than Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly. They seem to be smooth.
Yes. 3rd down, and let's call it 4 from the 32. We're under 3 minutes to go in the first. Pistol again. Straight handoff right side. Big hole, 1st down and more. Hit finally inside the 20. It'll be 1st down in the red zone for Campbellsville.
Raiden Wilson making that solo tackle out there, but not until 1st down from Campbellsville. Blaine Walker got the assist as well on that tackle.
Blaine Walker's had a really good first quarter.
He went low. Raiden went high and sort of drove him into the ground, but not before, again, Campbellsville's 1st down. They're knocking on they're actually inside the red zone now.
Thought you were going to go Dylan or Guns N' Roses.
I should have gone Dylan.
Not
or
quite.
Clapton.
Knocking on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Clapton do
Yeah.
Knocking on Heaven's Door? I know he did Layla.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
I shot the sheriff.
Dandy. Tears in Heaven. That's a good one. Handoff, trying to get to the outside, left side, breaking the tackle. Campbellsville's inside the 5, inside the 1 perhaps, but short of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1.
I believe James Craig on that tackle. Not sure, honestly, that the Campbellsville player didn't slide into the end zone on James Craig, who had tackled him. But they're going to be 1st and goal at the 1, as you said. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. 14-0 Campbellsville looking to tack on another one.
Their offensive line's good. The quarterback's athletic, and he's got a cannon for an arm. The receivers catch the football. The running backs, they have the thunder and the lightning.
That's the thing you mentioned. That's something that has sort of gone. I mentioned it a time or two, but the receivers are catching this. It's obvious that Eastridge is going to put it on is going to put it on line, but the receivers actually catch it.
Handoff to the fullback this time. Tries the left side, and he's in. It's a touchdown. Make it 20-0 Campbellsville.
Didn't like the result, I'm sure, but you had to love the formation. That's a wishbone if I was looking at it correctly.
Just got a text from my good friend Rick Wilson. He's like, really? Multiple yards on motion penalty? Yes, that's what I'm after, man. Any port in the storm, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you listening out there. It's 20-0. Campbellsville has the lead.
Bringing on number 10, Grubasic
is what I said earlier. He's 3 for 3, man. When you say they have an embarrassment of riches, their kicker just bolted it almost over the fence.
Yeah, it's going to go over the fence eventually if he wants to do it, for sure. They're probably over there like, don't lose a ball, Grubasic.
21-0. Campbellsville has the lead. 1:33 to go in the first quarter. Do want to say a few things. We had a great ceremony this morning. Appreciate Mr. Michael Gill and Metcalfe County Elementary School. Had a great national anthem. The pledge was fantastic. The kids were respectful, and we were able to honor our first responders and remember the tragedy of 9/11. And it was a heartwarming and tear-evoking ceremony this morning. But we appreciate Mr. Gill and the elementary school for inviting the folks and honoring our first responders and also providing that remembrance. I know all of us here in this booth, I'm sure many out there remember where you were, what you were doing. I was in Warsaw, Gallatin County. I was a second-year teacher, just green as a gourd.
Yeah.
And Buddy just called my phone in the room, right?
Yeah.
He's like, man, you got to turn your TV on.
Kicking off the Eagles, number
So I say all that to say an emotional day, an impactful day, and we are thankful for all of our police, fire department, first responders, et cetera.
Honored first responders pregame as well.
Sure did.
Here.
We had a good ceremony here tonight, a moment of silence, a round of applause, honored our veterans as well. This kick goes the other side of the field. Is that Aiden Harrison who takes it at the 14, Aiden to the 25, makes a nice cut. Bulls forward. Good run by Aiden Harrison. Gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Aiden gained about 7 or 8 extra yards when I thought he was down, carrying a couple of Eagles on the way.
Love the effort there by Aiden.
Yeah, I do too, and he's not normally the guy. It seems like Craig is usually the guy who's getting most of the kick returns this year, but that time Aiden doing yeoman's work when he gets a chance.
How do you spell yeoman?
Why?
I love that phrase, though.
I mean, why?
Well, I don't know.
Is it Y-O-E-M-A-N?
Yeoman's work. What is it, yeoman? I don't know.
I don't know.
1st and 10 from the 33. Metcalfe County moving left to right on your radio dial. Zach Purdue, he's had a good night tonight. Has the football, fakes the pitch, looking for a hole, can't get away. Kind of horse collar tackle, but I guess you had him by the towel.
It was a horse collar tackle around the waist. It wasn't a hip drop tackle either, though.
Right?
It just looked bad. It wasn't anything illegal about it, and that's going to be a sack for Campbellsville.
Yep.
Again, embarrassment of riches. Their defensive line getting to the quarterback super quickly, and it's hard for our guys right now to do much about it.
Loss of 3 on the play makes it 2nd and 13 at the 30. We're under a minute to go in the first. 21-0. Campbellsville has the lead. Metcalfe County sends 2 receivers to the far side. Zach Purdue stands at his own 25. 1 running back behind him. Zach rolls to his left, looking for some room. He's hit from behind. He's driven into the ground at the 20-yard line.
That is number 61, Max Contreras, but I tell you, looking at junior Christian Hart, number 22, he calls that. He gets by 2 blockers with swim moves, is the one who forces Zach sort of out of his pocket, makes him wait for Contreras to come over there and clean it up from the opposite side of the field.
I think that'll be the last play of this quarter. We're going to go to the second. It'll be 3rd and a long, long way. Let's call it 3rd and 22 from the 21-yard line. After 1, it's Campbellsville 21, Metcalfe County nothing. Stay with us. We're going to take a 30-second break. You listen to your home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sports Guys, 99.1.
Welcome back, everybody. Stockton along with Coach Jay Hurt, Coach Dina Hurt on stats. Got Brandy Etheridge on the HNN inside the booth here at the Hornet Stadium. First night game ever. Through 1, the Hornets, Zach Purdue did have a positive rushing yards, but those have been negated now with the sacks. Passing, he's 0 for 1. Kicking, Colton DeVore's had 2 punts, long a 40, average of 39.5. So talking about being between 2 math teachers here, 39 and 40, makes an average of 39.5. So nice job there. We'll get some more stats at halftime.
How did this happen to us? It's math teacher on our right, math teacher on our left.
It's like
I'm stuck in the middle with you. I'm Steelers wheel. Zach Purdue rolls to his left, fires it out there, has a man. I think that's caught. They're going to give him the 30-yard line, and that is number 24, James Craig.
It's a nice catch. It's going to bring 4th and short. Number 22, and I talked to you in the break about him.
It's 4th and long still.
4th and long. Excuse me. You're right. Hit the button, Jim.
We got 9. We needed 22.
Yeah. So Colton DeVore going to be back out. Number 22, though, he is a menace out there for the Hornets.
He's a beast.
He was just being held, and he looked at the officials like, come on, man. The officials like, I didn't see it. I think the official gave him
yeah.
Didn't see that one. Sorry.
Campbellsville's going to call a timeout. 11:26 to go in the second. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening for Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hoss. Buddy, 11:26 to go. Campbellsville called the timeout.
I think that could be, excuse me, they may interrupt, but to talk to their punt returner, I think it's number 6, Noyola, excuse me.
Tell him take a chance and catch the
at
football. This punt is a spiraling kick that hits. I think that hit a Campbellsville player. Pick it up. That's our ball. Keep running.
Number 1.
Yeah, that hit him.
Number 1.
I don't think they're going to rule that it hit him.
That's twice this year we've had one that looks from here that it had to hit him. They're saying no.
That definitely hit him. I feel really confident. I don't know. If you're watching at home and I'm wrong, send us a text. Campbellsville's going to get the football at the 26. That would have been a nice break for us.
Yeah. That time Colton, we anticipated maybe the low line drive kick again. It goes with the high spiral. Liked it, and well done again. He's down at the 26.
Yeah, pretty good punt.
11-12 to go in the second quarter. Campbellsville up 21-0.
I guess that's a 44-yarder. Did you say that already?
No, I didn't. I can't count them like that, man. I don't have an abacus or calculator in there.
If only you did. Man in motion for Campbellsville, near side to far. They fake it to him. Easter's wanting to throw it deep. He throws it over the top. It's caught down inside the 45 to the 43. Kind of threw it a little bit behind the receiver. Good catch.
A little bit. And if you're out there watching, this is something, the arm we know, the athleticism we know. But Eastridge was looking to the left for the go route. That wasn't there, so he comes back to his second read, a seam route to number 22, Hart. Finds him, and it wasn't the perfect throw, but it worked well for a big gain for Campbellsville.
Trips to the near side, 1st and 10, Campbellsville to 43. Easter's looking to throw again, rolls to his right. Has some room, flag flies. This will come back. It's incomplete anyway. If this is a hold, I assume we'll take it.
Looked like 2 flags. Could we get 20 yards?
If Rick says it's okay. 10 yards for each flag. I'm for that.
I'm not sure I exactly expounded on what I was saying, but Eastridge you saw again, multiple reads. He's not locking in on the first guy. That's something you don't just
upper level
happen.
stuff.
That's upper level college and beyond type stuff. It's so easy to get to know I need to throw it to the go route. I just look at him and I throw it no matter what.
Yeah.
He looked at about 3 different guys there before he made the throw.
1st and 20 at the 47-yard line, back in Campbellsville territory. The Eagles. Snap goes to Eastridge, rolls to his left. Throws it over the top of the defense. It's caught. It's first down. It's going to be more than that. They say that he steps out of bounds right at the marker, but it's going to be a first down at the 32.
Trying to see, is that River Coleman downfield who ran him out?
Could be Rowan Pettit. That's a name familiar to a lot of folks around here. David Pettit's kid, I believe.
He was quite good himself back in the day.
Solid. Did a student teaching here at Metcalfe County.
I student taught with him. He wasn't my student teacher, but I student taught with him with Freddie Harbison.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Eastridge looking to throw it. He has a man. He has a touchdown. That is a dime.
It's a
receiver
dime.
open by quite a bit, and he's in the end zone down the left sideline.
The coverage, too, you can't get – he's got so much time to throw it. He's just able to pick and choose and wait for somebody to come open. And that time perfectly thrown right on the rope to his receiver for the touchdown, make it 27-0 now.
10:09 to go in the second quarter. PAT now heading towards the high school.
I'm glad I park on the other end.
This guy's got the leg for it. It is up and good. 28. It's 28, right?
28-0.
28-0, 10:09 to go in the second quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening home for Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hoss.
Or cheerleader that's taking part in Little League night, you're going to be gathering on what I'm calling the West End.
Thursday night football action, 10:09 to go in second quarter. Campbellsville up 28-0, getting ready to kick off here. Coach Dina Hurt on the stats with Coach Hurt and me at Stocktonian, along with Randy Etheridge on H&N. I went in reverse there.
I think I should turn the mic on. I think that's the sitcom I want to write. Coach Hurt and me.
Coach Hurt and me.
I
could
kinda
be
like a
Balky
buddy theme
Bartakamus.
song.
I could be the Eastern European. I could do a terrible accent. We talked about that
Be
on
the
yesterday's
next-door
show.
neighbor.
Yeah, it was not good.
I caught some flack at the office over
I
it,
bet.
but I got complimented because we actually got off the air at 5:58. Kick is dropped. It's still loose. I think Campbellsville might. No, it's still loose.
Yeah,
I don't know
still
what's
loose,
going to happen here. Got Beanie. The old bean bag's been tossed. I think we might have got it back. I think Campbellsville, we fumbled it. We never had it.
No.
They bobbled it. It got back to us, and I think eventually Jesse Craig maybe fell on it.
And it's going to be first down and 10.
Yeah, so he tried to pick it up, couldn't get it, sort of kicked it away. Campbellsville was there. It's interesting on this turf, and everybody's starting to get used to it more now, but the ball moves so differently. Your body, when it hits, moves so differently.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
No, and they a lot of trouble getting onto that football.
10:01 to go in the first half. 28-0. Campbellsville has the lead. Metcalfe County starts at its own 16. We've had a couple of first downs. Two receivers to the near side. The ball on the far hash. Under center, Purdue. Almost a straight eye. Hands it off. Not much happening there. A loss of a couple.
31, Jesse Craig.
That's Jesse Craig on that one. Just as you said, really nowhere to go. Campbellsville's big defensive line with the linebackers behind. Just too much for the Hornets to move. Going to bring up, as you said, second 12. We hit the 9:35 mark of the second quarter. Stay tuned for the halftime show, the Shirt Shop. MC Shirt Shop sponsoring. I talked to them. We mentioned the Sean Lou shirts. I got those today. The MC Shirt Shop boatload. We're going to have a ton of guests, a boatload of guests.
It is going to be a hectic but fun halftime show. We've got a lot of success to talk about. Second and 12 from the 14. This time the pistol, Purdue, quick toss, Aiden Harrison. I like this setup. Makes a man miss and gets to the 20. That's a good play. Maybe our second best play of the night.
It was, and I'm trying to see who was it. Number 32, who was being blocked, who got a hand out anyway, and maybe got a bit of the jersey to slow that one down. Other than that, it was perfectly executed or set up, and it was well executed. It just Campbellsville's athleticism sort of slowed it down a bit.
And they give Aiden the 21-yard line, so a gain of 7 makes it third down. And
Scoreboard saying 5.
okay, I'll go with it. Clock running, 8:35 to go in the second quarter. Appreciate everybody joining us out there. Stay with us. We've got a big halftime show, as you just mentioned, and hang with these guys. Look, it's early. Our schedule is just brutal. Brutal schedule. But we're 1-2 on the young season, and we're going to keep battling right here. Zach Purdue dropped the snap, and, man, he is snowed under back inside the 10.
That's got to be feeling for Zach. You drop that snap, you want to get the ball back, and then you've got about 5 guys in gold helmets going to converge on you. And they did. But Zach's up and ready to go. It's going to be a big loss and bring out Colton DeVore to punt. He's had 3 big punts here tonight. This time from his own end zone on the L in Metcalfe.
Just getting a compliment from Rick Wilson about how nice the field looks here with the lights on. It is beautiful. 7:35 to go, second quarter. Colt DeVore standing inside his own end zone. Good snap. Well done there, and that is a boot. That is a spiraling kick that takes the Campbellsville returner back to the 45. He's got a little bit of an alley, hit hard, and knocked out of bounds inside the 40. A couple of flags on the field again back where the guy caught the football. I'm not exactly sure who their return man was. Maybe a fair catch issue?
Huh.
Also on that tackle's number 20.
Must
I don't
be. That was Emory Bridgewater on the
Again,
tackle, if that tackle does, in fact, count.
Rick Wilson said it was all right. If there are 2 flags, we get twice the distance.
Right.
Looks like some sort of personal foul, maybe a block in the back.
Blocking the back.
On the return was
Going to put it back 10
against Campbellsville.
or 20, as it were.
No, I'm laughing because the white hat wanted the football, and the line judge, what do you call him?
one on our is
Well, the one on the other side tried to
two line judges.
throw it to him, and boy, it took a bad tumble. He took a karate kick at it, missed it, and then afterwards he stared the guy down like, "Come on, man, don't make me look bad out here."
The ball bounces funny on this field for the officials too.
That's great.
I thought you were going to say something worse, that it might have hit him in
No, I don't think
bad
so.
spots.
I don't think so.
The bread basket or something.
I could have missed it. Campbellsville has it 1st and 10 from their own 48 after the penalty. Good punt again. Colt DeVorce has been excellent in the punt game.
A little bit
Blocking
of confusion on the formation here. They're going to have to get going, or they're going to lose 5 more.
And they do. We got to delay a game after that. So the block in the back takes it from the 42 back to the 48 of Campbellsville, and now 5 more will back it up to the 43 in Campbellsville territory.
So you've been coaching on both sides of these kind of games. When you're on Campbellsville side in a game where it's you've got a lot of the scoring, and there may not be a lot you can watch and dissect. This is one the coach will probably take out, pull, and talk about how could you have that happen? You can't have that happen.
Screen set up, well defended. Metcalfe County hauls down the receiver for a gain of only a couple. I love that.
Yeah. That's Raiden Wilson on the tackle.
Job,
he
Raiden.
read that perfectly. You could tell these guys study through the week. You could tell right away that he knew what was coming there. He'd seen that play before, and he read it perfectly, as you said.
You talk about being in these kind of games. Don't worry about the scoreboard. What you're looking for is that. You're looking for execution on both sides, and then you're looking for effort. You want to see who it is that's willing to go out here and lay it on the line, no matter what the score is, and give you what they have. Campbellsville's loaded. That's just the truth of it. We knew it coming in. But can we make a play? And that last one looked good. We got blitz coming this time, but a good play call. A little draw to the right side, and this is going to the house. Number 32 is in for the touchdown, make it 34-0.
That one, the blocking on it, just so perfectly get a kick out at the point of attack. And then number 32, Calhoun again. Hits the seam, and he turns on the afterburners, and there's just no one out there really can run him down.
Football's that kind of game, man. If you've got the horses. Give Campbellsville credit, though. That was a good play call. We looked like we were blitzing off the edges.
That was true. They're going to go for 1. Does it have to be 36 for the clock to
Not
run?
anymore.
Okay.
I think 35 is the new rule. So, and I think they did that just so you didn't go for 2 to add insult to injury. If this one goes through, and it does, I believe, make it 35-0 with 6:20 to go in the second, we'll be running clock the rest of the way. Again, stay with us at halftime, unless I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I remember it. It was 1987.
You have it marked on. Oh, the scoreboard just went off.
No, just forget it.
There, it came back on. I saw it. Justin Bruce did not touch that scoreboard. He put his hands up, but his hands were nowhere near it when it happened.
But I do think it'll be running clock at this point.
Yeah, and by the way, again, the MC Shirt Shop halftime show coming up. We're going to have – should we go ahead and let the cat out of the bag or tease it some more?
Go ahead.
We're going to have a ton of guests, a boatload. Matt Reed, Coach Matt Reed, and Cruz Tucker, 3rd place All-A Classic State Golf. And then Assistant Coach Josh DeVore from the Lady Hornet volleyball team will be playing, as you said, 2 games tomorrow, 2 games Saturday in their first ever All-A State.
First ever.
And I'm not sure the halftime show is I know there's a lot going on at halftime. There's Little League night, and there's dance team, a little dance clinic. So there may be an extended halftime tonight, which would work in our favor.
We only get 4 home games this year because of that first game, which was kind of we did well with that game. But we've got to pack all this in 4 weeks. Little pooch kick now. Not a fair catch, taking it to 38, a spin, and a nice return, gets it to the 43. We'll see who that is for Metcalfe County.
That was Emory Bridgewater.
Good job, Emory.
I'm going to tell you, that was a pretty dangerous throw on Emory. He could have gotten taken out pretty good there. Usually you fair catch those. But anyway, Emory's hanging in there with it, got a little bit of a return in the clock, as you were correct in assuming, is moving. So this one's going to go fast, ladies and gentlemen.
1st and 10, Metcalfe County at the 42. We'll say it was a return of 5 for Emory Bridgewater. Football on the far hash. Zach Perdue in the backfield. He's the quarterback. Running back to his right should be Jesse Craig. They try to get him out to the left side. He's snowed under. Back at the 39. That'll be a loss of 3.
3 Campbellsville defenders in on that one. LaDanian Smith, the junior. Look, I look down here and see some of these guys, and we talk about this being Campbellsville's year. Now I look and I say, well, they got to all be seniors. I'm seeing sophomores and juniors as well making a lot of big plays here.
Trying to see is there something going on out there? I don't know. No, we're good. 5:05 to go. Second quarter, 35-0. Campbellsville has the lead. Looked like the Campbellsville players were looking up here into the press box.
I got you.
Didn't know if maybe the electricity went out on the far side. I don't know.
Well,
Perdue with a nice throw and a good catch. Inside the 50, inside the 40, a first down and more. That's number 24, James Craig, and give Zach Perdue and James Craig credit for the best play of the night for the Hornets.
Well done. A South Central Bank first down. Perdue to Craig for that one. A big gain and good throw by Zach Perdue. Good catch by James Craig.
Good route by James, too. He found a little soft spot there in the zone. He was wide open. Good delivery, and that's the kind of play we're looking for from the 39 down to the 37-yard line. And so a 24-yard pass reception, and that is number 24, James Craig.
The Hornets in no huge hurry here. I'm sure they'd like to take this one to the half if they could punch one in.
Look, you're just wanting to dent the scoreboard. That's the goal. I hear we've got some pretty neat lights, too, so we'll see. Zach Perdue keeps it, finds a hole, busts through the middle, inside the 30, powers his way down to the 27-yard line, close to another first down.
Gave Eastridge a lot of credit for his skill. Zach, new to this position still, is getting really good because I missed that. I was looking for the running back. He kept it and gets that gain of 10 for a South Central Bank first down. So we got a 10-yard run by Zach Perdue. So, again, from up here, I sort of fooled. 3:20 to go in this first half, 35-0 score. But the Hornets on the drive, getting near the maroon zone, going to split 2 receivers on either side. Zach Perdue in the pistol formation. Craig behind. That's Bridgewater behind. Fakes it. Now it goes out. Tries to find Aiden Harrison, but big number 22, Christian Hart, just got up. Got his hands on it and knocked it down, batted it down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Hart has been a menace from that left end position, and that time going right at him. Also saw his hops. I don't know, does he play basketball, but if he does, we'll probably see him later on in the year. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Getting 2:30 to go here in this first half. I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to have the MC Shirt Shop halftime show coming up in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Hornets going to split receivers out to both sides again. Similar formation. This time, Jesse Craig, the back. Snap comes. Perdue rolling out to the right. Around rolling left. Being chased by Campbellsville defenders. Almost gets loose. Gets slung down, though. It's going to be a loss of about 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 15.
I could see a big play happening there. He had one guy to kind of get away from. Unfortunately, couldn't do it. Got a Campbellsville player a little slow to get up, but he does finally. If Zach had gotten past that one guy, it was open field.
It's one of those where Zach, with his athleticism, when a play breaks down, makes something happen, and he, against most teams we play, probably makes something happen right there. But against Campbellsville, that's just tough. You mentioned there was something downfield, but Campbellsville just a little too quick to the tackle.
Minute 35 to go, second quarter. Again, stay with us halftime. Coming up, brought to you by the MC Shirt Shop. We're going to have golf. We're going to have volleyball. We're going to have some stats. We're going to force Miss Etheridge to tell us what her favorite barbecue spot is over in Monroe County. You never know how this is going to go. Zach Perdue has time, tosses it out, looking for Blaine Walker. A little bit wide of the intended target. It'll be 4th down, and I don't know if they'll go or punt. It's 4th and 15 from the 32.
My thinking is, you got a minute. You go ahead and drop back, try to get one downfield. If it gets picked or if you lose it, it's still not going to leave Kansas a whole lot of time.
I agree with that.
no hurry. There's no play clock running right now, so I guess you could take this one in the half, theoretically, correct?
No play clock, you're right. Just wait, see what happens.
Or you could take it down and then call a timeout with a couple seconds left and do the heave-ho then.
The old heave-ho.
No, you're going to take a timeout with 28 seconds to go.
Big Ben, the Hail Mary.
That's it.
28.3 left in the half. There's a timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. You listen to your home for Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys. 99-1 the Hoss.
Timeout of the ball game. And as always, that timeout is brought to you by Golden Years, where the golden rule is.
Easily. You can look out there and see big number 22, Christian Hart, and 44, Cole Kessler on the either end. So they're not subbing out everyone for sure.
With 28.3 seconds left, looks like we're going to give it a run here. Zach Perdue still in the game. Jesse Craig behind him. Snap is back. Rush is on. Can he get outside? He does, and so Zach has a chance. Tosses it downfield. Skips it short of the receiver. Good effort there, though, by Zach Perdue to get away from the initial rush.
And the clock is still running. You would think Campbellsville would just take this one in.
Yeah.
They don't have to take a knee. So that'll do it for the first half. Hornets trailing a star-studded Campbellsville team 35-0. Stay tuned for the MC Shirt Shop halftime show. We'll have a boatload of interviews. We'll have some stats as well. Let's take a 3-minute break here on your home for the Hornets and KY Sports. Only going to be joined here in a moment by our guest here on the MC Shirt Shop halftime show. 35-0 is your score. Campbellsville, a star-studded team, one of the best teams, if not the best team we probably will see all year. Hornets fighting, had a nice drive to end the half, but up against the running clock, now down 35-0. Joined here now on this MC Shirt Shop halftime show. We're going to have to go quickly because we got 2 different interviews to conduct, but the timeliness of it made it this to be by Coach Matt Reed in 3rd place in the state, golfer Cruz Tucker. Guys, how are you doing tonight? Doing well, Coach. How about you?
I'm doing great.
You're doing double duty, by the way, tonight. I saw you down working the concession stand earlier.
Yeah, it's golf team's night to work the concession stand. I thank those parents that volunteered to go down there. It's a group effort.
Oh, I know. And, I always did it as track or golf coach as well when I did golf coaching for track. And then I got this gig, and I'm like, okay, parents, I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore. I've got to be up there. But it takes a village, I tell you, to do any of these things. Guys, I don't have a lot of time, so I want to get to this quickly. Cruz, again, congratulations. At Gibson Bay last week, we were updating on Saturday your progress. Go out on a rainy day, get off to a pretty nice start, have a little bit of bumps in the middle, and then the finish. Man, on fire.
Yeah. It's a big difference.
Go ahead.
There's a big difference in how I played last year. I definitely didn't expect to go out there and shoot that good, but I knew I could.
Well, you're going out there, and this is coach. I'm assuming you're walking along with him, correct?
Yes, I am.
And I was saying you may be laboring a bit. You don't get the golf cart at Class A, correct?
No, but I'll be honest. It was probably I was drier actually walking than I would have been riding in that cart all day. So
get to use the big umbrella.
It was actually a blessing, really.
But you go out, like I said, you start out pretty well, have a couple bogeys, I believe, mid-round. Go ahead and talk to me. Talk to me about the final 3 holes. How were you feeling? What was going through your head? Were you just executing at that point?
Well, I was 1 over through 15, and I got to 16 and made a long putt for birdie, and I was like, well, I'm doing pretty good right now. I'd like to try and finish out hot, but I pulled my tee shot on 17 and got up there and chipped it in. So
okay.
He went from oh no to oh yes really, really fastly. I mean, it was really quickly. But we're so proud of him. He played well. Like you said, the middle of the round was kind of it was kind of survival mode at that point. But he finished strong and 3 birdie in 16, 17, 18 put him in a really good spot. And we were really hopeful that was going to be enough. It just wasn't, 1 stroke out.
Well, you were tied for the clubhouse lead when you finished, correct?
Yeah.
Then the young man, I believe from Hazard, comes in 3 under. But look, in those conditions, I've never been to Gibson Bay, but in those conditions, I'm sure it's a long enough course that those conditions soften it up. Probably helped in maybe sticking the greens, but probably hurting your rollout. But we were following you along. We were like, Cruz got a birdie on 16. And so, we're like, man, if he could just birdie out. But that rarely happens, even on the tour. That's hard to do, birdie out. And you 17 and 18. What's going through your head when you walked off the last green after that 3rd birdie in a row? Did you look at the scoreboard, see where you were placed?
Yeah, I knew where I was the whole time. And once I saw that putt roll in, I was like, oh, my gosh, I did it.
It was an interesting time because I told his dad, I was walking beside him, and I said, we need to just birdie out after he birdied 16, and then he chipped in on 17, and then I didn't really – it was one of those deals I didn't really know how to handle. I knew he thought he knew where he was, but I didn't know whether to say something or not. I didn't, and that's probably the right move, honestly. So –
yeah, we've all – I've never played that well, but we've all had good rounds at the end where it's like, oh, no, I'm playing well. I know I'm playing well. Instead of what most of us normally do, which is shank one off and a double bogey, you birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. I know I'd like to talk to you more, but we do have more interviews to do. Wanted to get you guys on because this just happened this week. I'm guessing, and, Coach, you may know the history of this, I'm guessing this may be the best result from a Metcalfe County golfer.
It is. I think so. We've had, like last year, we had the team go, and I know a couple years, but it's actually been several years. We had some individuals and go up there and play pretty well, but I think this is definitely the best finish we've ever had, and we were really proud of him, and he's worked really hard for it, and I'm glad he's getting to enjoy some success.
Cruz, what's next?
Region. It's on the 23rd.
23rd of September, so it's coming right up, and it always seems to rain at Region. At least it did when I was a golf coach, so you would be ready for that. You're maybe a mutter. That's the conditions you like. Coach Matt Reed, third place state golfer, Cruz Tucker. Again, thank you all for coming up, and again, congratulations, Cruz.
Thank you.
Here on this
Thanks so much.
MC Shirt Shop halftime show, about 6 minutes and 30 seconds till the 3-minute stretch period. They're announcing the Little League right now, and all the young ones running.
Rock and roll. Here we go. Say that again.
So thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you very much. And Aubrey, say something into the microphone there.
Hi.
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much. So, both of you, congratulations. We just talked to Cruz Tucker and Coach Matt Reed with the golf team, and Cruz did something just ridiculously special, finishing third in the state in the All-A. Your team has done something ridiculously special also. For the first time in the history of the program, the Metcalfe County Lady Hornet volleyball team is the 4th Region All-A champions. Aubrey, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're super proud of Cruz as well. Cruz is, he might as well be another son of mine. He's been around my boy for
Right.
a long, long time. And
Jackson, a golfer, yeah.
Jackson, the golfer, I think Cruz got him into it. But super proud of Cruz. He's a great kid, comes from a great family, and couldn't be more proud for a kid. But yeah, we're excited for our girls. It's been a long time coming. We've participated in the All-A Classic for a number of years, over a decade, and first time we've ever busted through and won that thing, and we did it without dropping a single set. So
Yeah.
did it in dominant fashion. We're really proud of them.
3 wins in one day. Aubrey, I have to ask this, especially as a senior, as the captain, how fun was it to get to be the representative of your group when they announced Metcalfe County Lady Hornets and you got to go up and grab that trophy and turn around and bring it back to your teammates?
It was a very proud moment. I was proud of my team, and we worked really hard to get to where we was.
So let's talk a little bit about how you were able to get it done. You start with Cumberland County, impressive there. FCA, impressive there. But then you run into Monroe County. I believe they were the 2-time defending champs going into that game, and a team that has given us fits for years and years, a very solid squad, and yet we were able to get it done in 2 sets. Walk me through a little bit how emotionally did you handle? Was it nervous? Was it excited when you look up and you know it's set number 2, and let's say you're sitting on that 23 mark, right? Tell me a little bit about the anxiety, but also the fun of that.
Well, I think we was all nervous in that moment, but we all knew that we wanted to win. So
Right.
That's when we all just came together and got it done.
Coach, talk a little bit about the journey that you've had. Right now you're sitting on 11 wins, only 5 losses. You're the All-A champion. I believe the improvement is obvious. So what you've been able to do with a group that's been together for a long, long time. How fun is it to see the improvement and also to finally get over the hump there and be the winner of a tournament?
It's a lot of fun, and it's very, very rewarding for me. I've been working with the girls for a long time, and other coaches have been working with them for a lot longer than I have as well, and tip my hat to them for the efforts they've put in. But these girls have played together, most of them since they were in 5th grade, and played in multiple tournaments in school, middle school, and high school, played in multiple tournaments in club environment. Never once have they ever busted through and actually won a tournament. Had a lot of runners-up.
Welcome back, everybody, and what a fun halftime show brought to you by the MC Shirt Shop. Coach Hurt along with Coach Dean Hurt and the main man, the Stock Tony. Also joined in the booth by Brandy Etheridge with Hornet News Network. Got to interview Coach Matt Reed of the golf team, Cruz Tucker, who finished third in the state in the All-A, and then Coach Josh DeVore. And also want to mention Coach Ethan Birdwell and that whole staff. We appreciate them. And then senior Aubrey Compton, the captain of the volleyball squad. All those kiddos and coaches doing great things.
Had a Little League night here for the players, and then had dance team clinic. Now, we'll get you some stats after the end of the third quarter. Did have a nice positive drive at the end of that first half, though, and Zach Perdue with a couple of big passes downfield. And then Colton DeVore tonight's had a big night with the boot.
Also want to give a shout-out to Blaine Walker on the defensive side. He had 3 tackles early. He's had a nice game. Number 24, James Craig, had a 24-yard pass reception. Aiden Harrison with a nice kickoff return as well. So, look, there's some positives out there. Campbellsville's just loaded. That's the truth of it. Our guys are down at half. Starting the third quarter, it'll be running clock 35-0. But our guys doing what is expected out of Metcalfe County teams. Look, there are going to be good times and bad times and so forth, but just go out and give a great effort and execute. Don't give up. And I know our guys are going to fight hard this second half.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how long does Campbellsville keep their number one guys in there. I do see big number 22, Christian Hart, who, again, you look out there, you don't have to see numbers to know which one I'm talking about when you see Christian Hart. He's out here closest to us, but he's a man out there for Campbellsville. And the clock does start running, or should be starting to run now.
What was the line from Fargo from looks of him? He's a big fella.
Bit of a big guy.
There is the kick. It ends up at the 12 on the right side of the field, back to the 20. Nice move. Looks like Jesse Craig gets it out of bounds at the 35.
And now the clock is running. It will continue to run, as we've mentioned. Yeah, good job by Jesse. Well blocked out there. Now the Hornets with their best, I believe, their best starting field position of the evening.
FYI, if you're following any NFL action, the Packers are up 14-0. I hope you're not recording that.
No, I'm not. I was just trying to see who got the touchdown.
Josh Jacobs just got the last one. Kraft got the first one, didn't he?
No, he didn't get a touchdown. He's got nice points without a touchdown.
Who got the touchdown?
That I don't know. I'm only concerned about Kraft.
It was Romeo Dobbs.
Is that the Vultureman?
Yeah.
Romeo.
1st and 10 at the 35. Hornets have the football. Zach Perdue, nice pass. That's well done over the top of the initial defender. Kind of found that little soft spot there, and it's complete to Colt DeVore out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Colt pulling that in, anticipating the hit. Got down just before he got a big jolt. It's going to be 2nd and 1. I love 2nd and 1. It's my favorite down.
Favorite down ever.
Ever, because you can do anything on 2nd and 1 because you've got at least 3rd and 1, sometimes 4th and 1. You drop back and throw it deep. You can just take the conservative route. It's everything's open on 2nd and 1.
I've been impressed with Zach Perdue this year. Quarterback is not his natural position. It's not what he's grown up doing, I don't think.
No.
But he's put some nice touch on a few passes. Handoff up the middle, big hole, 1st down and more. Jump cut inside the 50, inside the 45, still powering down to the 42-yard line. Let's see who that was.
That's Emory Bridgewater, I believe.
Man, tip your hat on that run. That was excellent, and good blocking up front.
Yeah, well blocked, got a hole, and as you mentioned, made a cut, made a man miss in the hole. It's going to be a South Central Bank 1st down for the Hornets. Emory Bridgewater with a nice run. 10-10 to go in this 3rd quarter. Hornets again, this is 2 drives in a row where they're showing some positive signs.
Absolutely, and that's what you're looking for tonight. Look, the big start, I think, of the season happens next week with homecoming Monroe County. They've got a very good team, but it'll be right here. We need a big crowd out to support these guys and get ready for district play. Right now, you're just looking to work on things. Man in motion, far side to near. That's James Craig. You got a Canadian Football League start, but they don't call it. Pass is complete. Aiden Harrison spins to the 40, a gain of a couple.
There's a blocking going on out there. A nice job by
Looked like the Saskatchewan Rough Riders there for a minute. We took a forward turn a little early, but they let it go.
That has become a little more fashionable these last few years in I think all facets of the game. But well done, a couple of positive yards. Everything positive right now is a positive, I think.
Oh, yeah. 2nd and 8 from the Campbellsville 40. Aiden Harrison gets the reception from Zach Perdue. Couple of yards on the play. Do you have a favorite Canadian Football League team?
Well, I was an Edmonton fan growing
They're
up.
the Elks now.
They're Elks.
Yes, the Edmonton Elks.
But I was with Warren Moon. This is the day where Warren Moon was the greatest, I guess, the greatest CFL quarterback ever. Then he comes and has a Hall of Fame season. And Zach Purdue just carrying men right now.
What a run by Zach Purdue. Thought he was tackled at the 37, bounced off the defender, and lands at the 32 for another first down.
Another South Central Bank first down for Zach Purdue. But no, Warren Moon has 2 Hall of Fame careers, almost Ichiro style.
Do love the sound of Daniel Bragg here at the new Hornet Stadium and the pep section and the cheerleaders. First down, Hornets. Our kids are still in it all the way around. 8:20 to go, third quarter, 35-0. Campbellsville has the lead, but the Hornets on the move at the Campbellsville 32. 16 on the play clock, and the Hornets now move to the line of scrimmage. Zach Purdue.
Going up under center.
That's right. Yes, I formation, just traditional power I. Tosses it out. Aiden Harrison makes a man miss. What a jump cut. And gets towards the 30. That's 2 or 3 yards well earned by Aiden Harrison.
Like the play there, and you see big Ethan Young, number 76, coming out from his offensive line position to kick out the man on Harrison. Aiden got inside of that as he was supposed to. And, again, a positive is a positive right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gain of 2.5.
7:35 as the clock runs. Metcalfe County matriculating the ball down the field.
And I like the fact that the Hornets aren't in any big hurries. They're going to try to make a good offensive possession right here and just try to do positive things. As you mentioned, the scoreboard doesn't really matter at this point.
Little pitch, and this one's loose. Falling on it was Bridgewater. That's number 22, Emery Bridgewater. What'd you call it, the speed option earlier?
There's a bit of it like a speed option, a little pitch out to the left. Not sure what happened if Emery took his eye off the ball a little. It looked to me to be all right. It might be pretty easy to take your eye off the ball and see those gold helmets coming at you.
No doubt. Sure. Football back at the 36, a loss of 6 on the play, 6:45 to go in the third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 14 for Metcalfe County. The Hornets decked out in the maroons with the gray pants.
I like this fit, this kit.
I agree.
They call them.
Yeah. Zach Purdue from the pistol. Drop back in time. He's got a man out there. It's caught. That's Aiden Harrison at the 25. Gets around a man. It's going to be 4th and short, but that's a good gain of about 12.
That's one, too, where I talked earlier about Eastridge throwing the ball from one hash across the field to the far sideline. That time Zach Purdue does it, puts it in there, and then Aiden Harrison with a really nice catch with his hands above his head to bring up a 4th and 2. A very manageable chance at another first down here.
Getting ever so close to the maroon zone here at the 24-yard line. Clock winds under 6 to go in the third. 35-0 Campbellsville has the lead. 4th and 2, Metcalfe County. 20 on the play clock. And, man, I like those play clocks.
Oh,
they are
do
visible,
too.
Easy to see.
I can look at the one to the right, and there's one to the left. If I move just a little, it's a really excellent here. Big 4th down coming up.
And they get Campbellsville to jump, but they didn't blow it dead. What? I don't understand. Zach, though, is going to get the first down. He's got room. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Heading towards the pylon. Knocked out of bounds. It's close. He's out at the 2.
Excellent.
What a run.
Yeah, excellent job. And you almost anticipated that offsides being called, and the Hornets didn't let that rattle them. Zach Purdue gets another South Central Bank first down deep into the maroon zone now. Aiden Harrison doing an excellent job out there blocking at that wide receiver position. Now the Hornets knocking on the door, Bob Dylan style.
Exciting. Under 5 to go in the third. Metcalfe County looking to dent the scoreboard here at home for the first time in Hornet Stadium history.
This will be a bit of trivia if someone gets in here.
2 yards to go. Still not there. Take nothing for granted. Zach Purdue under center. Straight eye. Fullback behind him. Zach keeps it. Zach earns it. Touchdown, Metcalfe County.
All right, and we got the dancing lights out there.
Yes. You can't beat that.
You're watching. I kind of knew something was happening with the lights, but it went dark for a second. I was like, uh-oh. And then the lights danced. The Hornets scored. A Tarina Horton touchdown. Now we're going to have the Edmonton Hometown Jewelers extra point. Give that one to Zach Purdue in your trivia books. If you're playing trivia night somewhere, Zach Purdue, first touchdown for the Hornets in Hornet Stadium history.
Going for two now. I formation again. Zach, handoff. No, he fakes the handoff, rolls out. Has a man. Could get in for two. He does. I think he's in. Yes. It's good. And that's game day Gabe Shaw for two. Yes.
Got hits. Stayed on his feet. Stretched the ball across the goal line to convert that Edmonton Hometown Jewelers extra 2 points. Make it 35-8. But the bigger news again, putting something positive on the board.
Good stuff. 3:23 to go. Clock still rolling, third quarter. Happy for these guys. 8 points on the board. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening home for Hornet Sports. The KY Sports Guys, 99-1 the Hoss. Zach Purdue, a 2-yard touchdown, the first for the Hornets in Hornet Stadium history.
I feel like Shemp trying to walk in a door with Mo here. Miss Etheridge on the side saying, spread out.
Kickoff lands at the 39, taken in by Campbellsville. It'll be 1st and 10, their first possession here in the second half.
Clock continues to run, as we said, 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go here in this third quarter. The Hornets, so with an excellent drive, Zach Purdue scoring the touchdown. Game day Gabe Shaw getting the 2-point conversion.
From Zach Purdue?
From Zach Purdue.
Look, there's a lot of pride on this Hornet sideline. We're not taking moral victories. These guys want to win. They're working hard. Just a ridiculously tough opponent tonight, so you take what you can.
Yeah, you do. Aiden Harrison on that drive, by the way. One play will go into the books as a catch. One play that won't go into the books but will be noticed by the coaching staff for sure. That block he did with Zach Purdue's big run out here on the edge.
Campbellsville calls timeout, 1:29 to go in the third. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening over Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys, 99-1 the Hoss.
Brad Stockton along Coach Jay Hurt, Coach Dina Hurt on stats. Brandy Etheridge on the Hornet News Network camera.
Handoff left side, and then what a play. Slung down, Colt DeVore, and
still looking. Looks like number
55, River Coleman. Tag team back again.
That's it. Well done. Look, here's the thing you see with that touchdown, too. Hornets head down a lot of that first half. You see a little bit of energy out there now.
Yeah, I think you can feel the uptick a little bit. We needed something good to happen for us, and it did. A great drive, well executed. Zach Purdue, a 2-yard touchdown run, and then game day Gabe Shaw with a 2-point catch from Zach Purdue. 2nd and 8, Campbellsville pitches it, trying the near side, and hit hard again, stacked up. Well done. Good execution by the defense. Who you got there?
Believe that was River Coleman. On the first to make the hit, and then a host of Hornets, a swarm, coming in to finish that one off.
So River Coleman back-to-back tackles.
We've called his name, I feel like, a lot these 3 games that we've broadcast. River making his presence felt on that defensive end.
Clock's going to wind down. I think that'll end the third quarter. After 3, it's 35-8. Campbellsville has the lead. We'll be back with some stats in the fourth and final quarter After this 30-second break, you're listening to Home for Hornet Sports and the KY Sportscast 99.1 The Hoss.
Third quarter is in the books. The Hornets with a big touchdown. Got some stats for you. Here's Zach Purdue, 13 rushes, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Emory Bridgewater, 2 for 14. Lane Walker, Jesse Craig also rushing here tonight. Zach Purdue, 8 for 11 for 68 yards. Passing, James Craig, Aiden Harrison, both with some big catches. Colton DeVore as well. We'll get you some more stats after this one's over.
Thank you, sir. 12 minutes on the clock, fourth quarter, 35-8. Campbellsville has the lead in the football, rolling to his right. Number 5, the new quarterback, and a toe tap and a catch, I believe, for a first down up to the Metcalfe County 49.
That's Les Colvin. He's the sophomore coming in to replace Eastridge, who's had himself a big night here this evening.
And then he just threw it to the guy that's been kicking all night. Guy's solid.
That was a Grubasic. That's what we've been going with, right?
Grubasic is what I'm hearing from Daniel Bragg. It reminds me, if you ever watched The Fugitive, that was the drug that they were inventing that caused a Provasic, I believe it was called.
Okay.
Grubasic, Provasic.
Huh.
You didn't watch The Fugitive?
I did. It's been a long time ago. I jumped out of that big water pipe.
Really good show. First and 10 from
Chasing
the Metcalfe County 40.
I believe, weren't they?
Yeah, that's it. I'm telling you, it's a one-armed man. Faking the handoff. Campbellsville quarterback angles towards the 40. A good gain there. Let's call it 9, 2nd and 1.
Colvin, by the way, listed as running back safety. So he's backup quarterback, but mostly running back. You saw those running back skills there for that gain of 9.
Now, Colvin is a Campbellsville name via, I don't know if they're related to Coach Ginger High Colvin, who's originally a Tompkinsville person, but that's a Campbellsville name, Colvin. C-O-L-V-I-N?
Colvin, not Colvin. Colvin.
Well, I guess, unless maybe it's a totally different group. You say tomato, I say tomato. Colvin with the pass. It's complete over here on the near side. It's going to be, I think, an offensive penalty, and what a hit. They've knocked his helmet off.
Yeah, helmet goes flying. A big hit from, that's number 15, Blaine Walker. I was also, I believe that was Jesse Craig in there. I don't know who delivered the big blow.
That was a shot. The crowd was like, ooh. And you were too.
And that one's going to come back. I believe there's going to be a block at the back anyway, so it doesn't even count. But number 18. That's Williams. He's fine. He's up, but the helmet seen its better days.
That was a shot. And then I'm laughing. Coach LJ, man, he was trying to do the right thing, picked up the yellow hanky, tossed it to the line judge, and the line judge just botched it. Just flat dropped it in front of everyone. Bless his heart. 9:40 to go. Fourth and final quarter, Campbellsville has the football. It's now 2nd and 11, back to 50 after the penalty. 35-8, Campbellsville.
It's a real Butterfinger situation because it's yellow coming to you. You think it's maybe a stick of butter, a pat even.
I think it is a pat of butter. Colvin rolls to his right, has time, sets up, still looking, good coverage. Finally lets it fly, and that's a good throw, but just out of the reach of the outstretched arms of the receiver down at about the 10. It'll come back and be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, I believe that was Sidebottom who was out there. He throws the hand up like, I'm here on the post, you know. And I tell you, Colvin slings it.
Yeah.
And Sidebottom almost made a miraculous catch. It would be one of the better ones we'd seen.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he hauled it in for a second.
3rd and 11, the football at the 50. The nose of the football directly at the 50-yard line.
8:45 to go here in this one. Stay tuned. We'll be there quick for the Metcalfe Drugs. For the Shuffles Adult Daycare postgame show. The Metcalfe Drugs player of the game.
That's right. Trips to the near side. Football on the near hash. Campbellsville has it. 3rd and 11 from the 50. Quarterback Colvin stands by himself at his own 45. Has the snap. 3 or 4 step drop, rolls to his right, has plenty of space if he wants to take off. Instead, he heaves it down the sideline. Boy, he has a guy down there, and I think that's a catch. They're going to say not a catch. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
No shortage of arm from Colvin.
Man, that was a great throw and a great catch, and I'd have to go back and review that one. Number 2. Right, said he was out on the sideline, but who's number 2 there? Do you have it?
Number 2 is Jalen Embry, the junior.
That was impressive on both their parts, but fortunate for us, called out of bounds, 4th and 11. We'll take it. So a stop and a punt. Is this the first punt of the night for Campbellsville?
Looks like Colvin's going to stay in. He's
punt
the
it
up
away?
man. Excuse me. No, he's the
Grabasic is the punter standing at the 38-yard line.
Glad you say that because I can never get it out right.
You see, Lance was messing with the samples and making it look, and it was just it's a bad deal. The punt is away, man. That's a dandy. Taken in at the 11. That's Aiden Harrison. Angles to his left, out towards the 20. Runs over a man, 10-yard return out to the 21. Aiden Harrison's had a good night.
He really has. That time Beard laid a big hit. Good, good pickup from Harrison as we hit the 6:55 mark of this fourth quarter. Hornets back on offense. Well, we got a second. Let's quickly thank our season sponsors. No, we have more than a second.
Go ahead.
So it looks like Hornets are going to take a time out here. So while we got a minute, let's more slowly thank our season sponsors. How about that?
Take your time, man.
I want to thank Metcalfe Family Medical, Edmonton State Bank, Bob's Septic Tank Cleaning Services, Mayor Doug Smith, Shuffett's Adult Daycare, SCRTC, South Central Bank, Edmonton Hometown Jewelers, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Trina Horton, MC Shirt Shop and Old School Cafe, Last Thompson Insurance, Miller Family Dentistry, Shannon Fields, Metcalfe Court Clerk, Edmonton Tire and Auto, The Printing Press, MK Shopmore, and Metcalfe Drugs. Don't forget to stay tuned. In 6 minutes and 49 seconds, we'll have the Shuffett's Adult Daycare post-game show and the Metcalfe Drugs player of the game. It's going to be an interesting pick there. Maybe have to give co-players of the game. Not sure.
Perhaps.
Looks like we may have a switch up a quarterback as well, as I see number 6, Jackson Smith, the freshman, warming up.
Good to see him out there. Shout out to the band. They're still rocking and rolling here, even though it's late in the fourth quarter on a school night, Thursday night. Some of the crowd filing out. But first touchdown on the board, first 2-point conversion on the board. Good second half here from the Hornets. Want to thank Campbellsville. I think at halftime they've gotten some fresh legs out there. And credit to them for solid sportsmanship behavior and getting some folks out there. But some good things happening for Metcalfe County here in the second half as well. Also want to give a shout out to the cheerleaders. They're still out there rocking and rolling as well. Dance team had some stuff going on tonight. It's been a good night. Always fun to have Metcalfe County High School football here. Shout out to Dean and Etheridge for sure. Handoff and bouncing off. That is Jesse Craig. He's in the open field. He's at the 50. He's got 2 men out in front of him and a blocker. Sidesteps and down at the 35-yard line. Big run by number 31, Jesse Craig.
And that is all yak. Every bit of that was yards after contact. Jesse gets hit almost not backwards, maybe a foot or a yard or so, and then bounces off that and all the way down the side of the field to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, Metcalfe County at the Campbellsville 35. Where did that start? The 21? So 29-39, 44-yard jaunt.
And all yak.
All yak. You say
help
that.
His yak stats.
Dina will appreciate this, and Brody and Harper. We went to Disney for the first time, and I ate at the Yak and Yeti.
Oh.
I definitely yacked. The food wasn't bad. I just ate too much, I think. Jackson Smith, he cuts it back. It's going to make positive yardage here, although a flag flies late. Could be a face mask, maybe a hold. We'll see. Could be a number of things.
Looks like it's going to be a hold, and we talked about this sort of a little last week. At this point, it needs to be pretty egregious.
you should have to be clinging on for dear life. Everybody interprets it. It's face mask.
Okay, my fault. I miscalled that one. Yeah, great call.
So
it's the common variety, only 5 yards.
Jackson Smith got it to the 33, add 5 more. It's first down and 3 at the 28. 5:08 to go, clock running fourth quarter. Hornets down 35-8, but they've done some good things here in the second half.
We'd love to see this one punched in, see the lights show again.
Wouldn't we? How do you think Coach LJ feels about it? It's fun, but you're also down a lot. I don't mind it. The fans like it.
And you've got your JV quarterback in, and so, you'd love to see it happen.
Handoff up the middle, big run. Should be a first down. It'll be close. Number 48, Ethan Rakes, a junior.
It's going to be a first down, a South Central Bank first down for Ethan Rakes after the big South Central Bank first down by Jesse Craig.
4:30 to go. Clock continues to run. Fourth and final quarter. The Hornets will fall short tonight, but again, some encouraging signs, some big runs, some nice completions, a defensive stop. First touchdown here at Hornet Stadium. Are we calling it Hornet Stadium?
I think that's what we've been going with.
Hornet Stadium. First and 10 from the 25. Nearing the maroon zone. Handoff. Trying to bounce it outside. Can't do it. Tackled for a loss. Let's see. Is that Rakes again? No.
No, that's
Jesse Craig. Yep. Number 31, Jesse Craig, back to the 28, second and 13.
That's one of those where you're running east and west. You really want to go north-south. Nothing there. Campbellsville had stonewalled. I think Jesse will learn over time. You're not going to stretch that out. You're just going to make that negative. You just go up there and take your medicine. Try to keep the loss to a minimum.
Second and 13, football at the 28. Again, we've seen a touchdown and a two-point conversion. We'd love to see another one right here. Metcalfe County heading towards the end zone. 28 yards to go to pay dirt. Number 6, Jackson Smith, the quarterback, a freshman, has the football, fakes the toss, rolls to his right, looking to throw. Does throw. He's got a guy down there. It's a jump ball, and it's incomplete. Good effort. Number 24, James Craig, the intended receiver.
It's Greco-Roman wrestling over
I
here.
see this.
We've had
a miniature fight break out up here in the press booth.
I was trying to give her room, but big clumsy me just gave her a forearm shiver to the side of the head.
She's okay, though.
We may need to check her pupils.
We think. We don't know. Get Samantha Coomer up here. Let's get the concussion test rolling.
Well, I'm not exactly sure her baseline.
To start with?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay is relative.
All the people that have had her in class over the years, they're thinking, yeah, I get it. Third and 13 at the 28.
She get one of those like all the time from Stockton.
A lot of questions have been answered tonight. We have a whistle and a flag. False start against the Hornets will back it up 2:15 to go. Clock runs fourth quarter.
You want to sort of hurry now, I think, if you want to try to get one in. Still got your timeouts. You got 2. Don't really look to use them unless you just had to, I don't think. We'll see. It's going to be third and long, though.
Impressed by the arm last time. Jackson Smith threw a dart down to the goal line. Had a chance.
Yeah, and I like what he did there in this game especially. You throw it up, let your receiver go, try to make the play.
Give yourself a chance.
Yep.
Football at the 33 on the near hash. Thanks for joining us tonight on 99.1 The Hoss. We do want to give a sincere thanks to Coach Dina Hurt for keeping the stats. Brandy Etheridge over here running the HNN production. Kennedy Dubry, we want to thank her as well for the work that she's doing with HNN. Third and about 18, a toss over the middle and incomplete. Looked like the intended receiver fell down out there.
I believe that was Raiden Wilson. The intended receiver maybe got tangled up with the Campbellsville linebacker. It's going to bring up 4th and 18, 1:10 to go. Again, stay tuned. We'll have the Shuffets Adult Daycare post-game show and the Metcalfe Drugs Player of the Game coming up in 1 minute.
Thursday night action. I feel like we're kind of Toledo or Eastern Michigan. We've played Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday. After this, we're going all Fridays.
We hope next Friday will be the first
weather
Friday.
permitting.
The second Friday, excuse me.
Fourth down, we're going to go for it. Why not? Jackson Smith tosses it out, and that was almost a lateral.
Yeah,
they're going to say it's incomplete. They were trying to get it to Jesse Craig in some open space. Instead, it'll be a turnover on downs, and that'll be the last play of tonight's game. Campbellsville's ready to line it up, shake hands. Your final score tonight will be Campbellsville 35, Metcalfe County 8. Congratulations to Zach Perdue. First touchdown in Hornet Stadium history, and game day Gabe Shaw, first 2-point reception here at the stadium as well. We have a post game coming up brought to you by Shuffit's Adult Daycare. Plays the game brought to you by Metcalfe Drugs. We'll have all that after this 2-minute break. You listen to Home for Hornet Sports, the KY Sports Guys, 99.1 The Hoss.